everybody a little sneak peek on it because
God, I'm so excited.
You didn't make enough of these, Carol, because I don't think you take for granted how many leather jacket rockstar diva girlfriends you've got here in HSN.
Okay, the only reason why I don't have more of these, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, is this was brand new to me, and I literally decided to put this in this show 2 weeks ago. So my atelier made as many as they could, just because they're like, Carol, what is with you? I so love, I call this tough as nails. It is modern, it is daring, it's sparkling, it's edgy. But then I added the cultured pearl, the black peacock cultured pearl, which makes it soft and sensual and romantic. So when you think of a woman, I think of myself like this, quite frankly. I feel like I am tough and I am edgy, but on the other hand, I am the nicest girl in the world. Like, you can ask anyone who really knows me. That's what this jewelry is about. The earring, the big cultured pearl goes in the back of the ear. So, I'm sorry, so what you're gonna do with this earring is it goes backwards to front, and maybe we'll have an opportunity. Yes, we do have an opportunity to show it to you on our model.
You can take a quick look at Mackenzie before we move on. Limited supplies on this one, already a customer pick at hsn.com, and we do want to show you the look so that you can see the way the earring wears on Mackenzie. She's smiling with that set because
she's wearing it reversible, by the way.
She's loving it.
So this is a reversible earring. That's one way you can wear it. The other way, which it's meant to be worn as well, is the nail goes in through the back and the pearl goes in the front.
Okay, we'll let you know when they're gone the way that those are going. You don't understand. There's a lot of rock star divas out there.
I love my rock star girls.
Leather jacket biker girls with us here at HSN. Last call across the board. We'll let you know when they're all gone. Now, next up is a stunning ruby ring. You know, it is that time of year where we saturate ourselves in rich, juicy reds. It's that time of year where you take a moment to treat yourself, to invest in something special. And of course, Carol has done it in a beautiful style and design. You have got your stunning, beautiful, candy delicious apple red ruby framed with beautiful, dark, bold black spinel to allow that sensual red to come to the forefront, to be seen in all of its glory, and to really get the personification of the perfect ruby in its color, in its hue, in its saturation, set in a very classic design, just with a little edgy color to it. It is being offered to you today at $129.90.
Oh,
that is a ruby ring. A ruby ring at $60 off on 4 flexible payments. Yes, it's the lowest price ever. It is a full 9x7 ruby. It is a customer pick for everybody who has gotten it home already, and this may be the last day you get to see it here at HSN.
Okay, literally, stop everything that you're doing, come to your television set so I can take you on a tour of a 2-carat genuine ruby ring. And yes, I did say 2-carat genuine ruby. In order to understand the color, because ruby red is a pigeon blood red, I chose to wear a ruby red nail polish so that you can see, think about every day that you're wearing your red nail polish, you can see how beautifully the ruby is in its color, in its shimmer, in its luster. But sometimes I realize that when you look at something 2-carat, although it's big, you kind of need something else so you can really get an idea of what that color looks like. Then I'd like to share with you the contrast of this ring. So you can find a 2-carat ruby ring for $15,000 or $20,000 in many jewelry stores. But are you ever gonna find it, and I'm not talking about price, I'm talking about the look, are you ever going to be able to find it haloed in black spinel? This is a natural gemstone. Girls, when we talk about rarities, we're not just talking about rare gemstones. We're talking about rare design. We're talking about you being the only girl in a room who, first of all, is probably gonna have a 2-carat ruby, a real 2-carat ruby. But second, who's gonna be able to have it with such amazing contrast, so modern. Adam was just talking about my rock and roll kind of girl. What we really mean is a girl who's the style setter, a girl who is the trend setter. And that is what this ring is all about.
You know, a ruby is obvious, it's a classic. It's one of the big 3. It's one of those pieces that, it's one of those stones you dream to own at some point in your life.
Oh my gosh, and most never do.
The fact that you've done it that in this classic setting, but in a modern feel, that you could make this the first ruby that you gift to your daughter who's getting married this year, that you could give it to a niece or a granddaughter and say, I am giving you a piece you will have and you will cherish for your entire life, but also one you're gonna wanna wear.
Heirloom.
Also one that you're gonna wanna actually go out on the town and go out on that date with and go out with your boyfriend or your husband with. It is that heirloom look and feel, but it doesn't feel too important to actually enjoy in your everyday life.
I agree with you. And you know, another thing about this particular ring and most of the rings in the Rarities collection, we don't like our rings to turn. We like our rings to sit on our finger. We want that beautiful ruby to sit up straight like the tiara that it is. And I want to show you underneath. I would just like to show you how I stabilize the gemstone so it doesn't move. And you can see the way the gallery is finished here. So that's not going to turn on your hand. What you're also seeing is that open work that you have underneath. That is so that the natural ruby, all of the light is going to reflect into this ring so that when you put it on your finger, if I would have closed the back, I would have closed off some of the shimmer and luster and chatoyancy of this gemstone.
So I have to give everyone fair warning here. We are now down to less than 300 of these rings. We've got about 300 people on the phone who are still checking out our showstopper, who are still getting early access to Carol's new design of the X ring, but this is the only ruby ring that you will see during our 2 hours together, and this is the last 2 hours of Carol's visit. As that stunning color to wear yourself during the holiday season and through New Year's and into the new year, as that incredible gift to give to your daughter, to your niece, to be able to buy a ruby ring at this price is an extraordinary moment in time and a way to add something wonderful to your jewelry collection, but one that is truly wearable. I love important pieces, but I don't want it to sit in the box. I don't want it to sit in the armoire. I want it to be on your finger so that you can love it when you're sitting on the train, when you're in the car, when you're at dinner, when you're photographed in those holiday photos. And today is your best and only way in. So our clock's gonna go down in a second, but we're gonna stay here for one last second to give everybody one last glance. Now, Carol, we've sold thousands of gorgeous ruby rings with you here at HSN. This one really is a standalone, ravely reviewed customer pick, a real marriage of classic and modern, of wearable and special, and it's that perfect way in. It's basically $1 a day to take it home, to buy a ruby ring today, and one that I think, while it will feel important to you, you will actually wear it through the season.
Okay, and you know what? It's feminine and it's fierce because this is a traditional princess design. You know, we've seen duchesses wear it. We've seen princesses wear it. Girls, how about you get an iconic design so you know that this is going to be a true heirloom, because a ruby is an heirloom. Iconic design, perfect size to wear every single day, but done in such a rare, unique setting using natural black spinel. And just so you know, black spinel, as rare as a ruby is as rare as black spinel is. It comes natural from the earth. I hope that you will take the opportunity to create an heirloom moment in your life by gifting this to yourself or someone you love. Just remember, when you wear it, that granddaughter of yours is gonna say, oh my gosh, one day, Nana, can I have that ring? And that's what this ring is. One day, Nana, can I please have your ruby ring? They'll remember this. Your legacy will be signed in genuine ruby.
Okay.